KXYZ News headlines at 10:30. Miami, Hurricane Isabel, with winds up to 100 miles an hour, is now headed for the Carolina coast. Rochester, President Johnson campaigned in upstate New York today to boost the senatorial chances of former Attorney General Robert Kennedy. Washington, former presidential aide Walter Jenkins is reported in seclusion at a Washington hospital. The 46-year-old father of 6 resigned his post last night after disclosure that he had been arrested on morals charges. London, Britons are reported voting in record numbers in their close parliamentary elections. Houston, Senator Barry Goldwater arrives at International Airport at 4 this afternoon. He speaks at Colt Stadium tonight at 8:30. 69 degrees in the Bio-City. Details of these and other stories on Total Information News at 11.
Flags drooping limply on their staffs are whipped by a sudden gust of wind, smartly snapping and popping and flipping a gay splash of red, white, and blue color against the backdrop of the sky, as beautiful music continues over KXYZ.
Will the clerk call the roll?
If there is such a thing as a school for presidents, it is here. The Congress of the United States. Lyndon Johnson came here in 1937, and he stayed for more than 25 years. As a congressman, as a senator, as Senate Majority Leader and Vice President. Under Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, and Kennedy. He acted on the most memorable legislation of our time. Social Security, the Marshall Plan, space exploration. And his talent for leadership earned him the respect of Republicans and Democrats alike. A man learns a great deal about government in 27 years. When Lyndon Johnson became president, he was prepared. On November 3rd, vote Democratic. Vote for President Johnson. The stakes are too high for you to stay home.
This has been a paid political announcement by the Texas State Democratic Executive Committee. From London, from the nation's capital, and from deep behind the bamboo curtain, The World in Review. Heard each Sunday at 6 p.m. on KXYZ, the top news of the week, compiling the top stories from around the globe. Every Sunday evening at 6 on KXYZ, The World in Review.
Silently now, the moon walks the night, lighting her way with silver beams. Below, men marvel and are inspired by her grace and serenity, matched only by the beauty of KXYZ music on Nocturne.
KXYZ time, 14 minutes past 8.
Plymouth presents the Roaring 65.
Something exciting, something new, something for everyone, the Roaring 65.
Now there are 4 different kinds of Plymouths: Furies, Belvederes, Valiants, Barracudas, 60 new models in all. Something for everyone in Plymouth's Roaring 65.
Come judge a Fury.
You be the jury. Something for everyone, the Roaring 65.
Come on and cheer for new Belvedere.
Some happy family takes it from you. We're asking you to try Barracuda. Come take a Valiant for a drive. 16 different models. Roaring 65.
You can almost tell time by the distinctive sounds of the city. Traffic becomes quieter, less raucous. Footsteps of leisurely window shoppers replace those of impatient pedestrians. It is mid-morning in Houston as KXYZ continues with beautiful music. Blush of clean, crisp morning floods the Bayou City. Houston is a whirlpool of morning movement as traffic streams over the freeways, and the mood and tempo are matched by the refreshing sound of beautiful KXYZ music.
KXYZ time, 27 minutes before 10 o'clock. Call any authorized travel agent and simply mention the wonderful world of you-know-where. A colorful free brochure is yours for the asking.
Travel in the friendly air. Let Canadian Pacific jet you there.
Remember, the tour begins October 30th. Make your plans now. Call your travel agent while there's still space available.
And so a special KXYZ salute to one of the country's smaller but never to be forgotten football 11s.